Hey guys, what's up? It's Solo, and today we are back here on Destiny, of course. And today we're going to be talking about crafted weapons. Now, if you guys don't know what a crafted weapon is, it's basically a weapon where if you get enough patterns, you get a crafting pattern, and you can go and craft in the Enclave, and then you can turn around and make that into basically any role you want that is given with the perks provided. Usually it's about 6 perks per line for perk slots, or some sort of rounds or magazine per, round magazine slot. But anyway, let's get into how I feel about crafted weapons. Now, with crafted weapons, we have seen a recent increase with the usage of crafted weapons, especially when it comes to a lot of endgame content. And this comes from one of the weapons being, of course, the Taipan. And the reason why Taipan is used so much is because it is a LFR with an ability of Vorpal and another ability of Triple Tap and or Clown Cartridge. And of course you can get these enhanced perks to make the damage or DPS better, and that with boss spec is usually used in a lot of raids. Now, that being said, my stance on it is I feel like they should be hard to get, but not impossible. And the reason why I say hard to get but not impossible is because I've seen a lot of, upset about crafted weapons, especially when it comes to the seasonal ones. And the reason why is because everybody's upset that they can't get like the machine gun or sales spy or brigand's law or any of those. And the big thing about this is although they are changing some of the ways of getting this, for example, fixing a bug that would not let you get a red border every week because it acted like it didn't reset, but also giving you, of course, a red border from focusing weapons every week, which is a great change and I feel like is necessary. But also there is going to be a point where I'm going to definitely feel like the community are kind of just pushing it to be the easiest thing ever, even though some of these weapons are indeed end game tier for like GMs, Nightfalls, and of course raids. And that is my big thing, is I don't want it to be super easy. I don't want it to be super, as I call it, super cash to do these. I want at least a decent, hunt for these weapons, but not one that is, of course, outrageous to the point that people don't want to play the game anymore. So, as far as everything goes, there are only a few weapons that actually make the cut as top tier damage weapons, Taipan being one of them. Doom Machelsis is kind of a novelty weapon at this point because the only reason to get it is to get Dragonfly and Firefly, which is insanely funny to use just because it blows up and then a bunch of explosions, and it's just fun. That's about it. But with like grenade launchers and swords, you can make, your own custom sword. As you can see, I have Falling Guillotine here. Now, I only have Falling Guillotine because, I liked Falling Guillotine. I remember when it was broken, where you could sit there and just one-phase bosses with the magic blenders, but you can't do that anymore, although it was pretty fun to do at the time. It's also not craftable. It's just, it dropped from Xur this week, and I decided to pick it up. But yeah, so along the lines of guns that can be, crafted, I guess I can go into what would be like a tier list or something along those lines. I don't know why Anyway, so when we go into these tier lists, right, with crafted weapons is different because of the fact that there is an inherent way to basically make them, OP, in the sense that you can have your own rules. So for example, to come to pass, Firefly, Sweet Sorrow, and Amit AR2 can all be rolled in a certain way. Fel Teradiddle and Under Your Skin are also pretty good. I've heard Under Your Skin is really good, especially for PvP. Zowli's Bane and Ostringer are also good for PvP. Insidious, Syncopation, the Battler, Peace of Mind, and Smite of Moraine. I believe the Battler and Peace of Mind are good for PvP. The Doom and Chelsis, Tarnished Metal, Tears, and Pointed Inquiry are pretty good. Of course, Doom being kind of a novelty with Firefly and Dragonfly. And then there's Brigand's Law, Empirical Evidence, Drang, of course. And then Blood Feud, Osteostriga, Submission, Forensic, and then Callous Mini Tool. A lot of people like it in PvP and PvE. Then there's Deliverance, the Epicurean, Midas Reckoning, Likely Suspects, All Fusions. Then there's, of course, the crafted glaives, and then grenade launchers with, of course, Pardon Our Dust, Forbearance, and Explosive Personality. I don't see those that much. Wastelander, of course, everybody wants that to have a shotgun to rush with, no reprieve, and without remorse. Sniper rifles, this is where we're going to get a few more PvP rules with Thoughtless, Defiance of Yasmin, and of course Beloved. I haven't seen Father Sins like ever. And then Hollow Denial and Retrace Path. Then of course Tarnation, Cataclysmic, Sail Spy, and then Taipan. Taipan being the favorite of all those. I want to get these eventually, but I don't know how I'm gonna get any of the heavy machine guns. Bump in the Night, Red Herring, and Palmyra B. And then, of course, the two swords that people are always after, which is the Other Half and Half Truce. Now, Other Half is apparently you only need once. So, yeah, it's interesting. But no, that's the thing with these crafted weapons, though, is sometimes you can get one that is absolutely just hands down broken, aka where the Taipan currently sits, or where the Battler sits sometimes. Or you can get ones that kind of just aren't doing much. For example, Tarnation. Tarnation, other than getting the glaives, there's no real reason to craft it. Unless you're, having memories of Edge Transit from Forsaken, there's no reason to actually craft it. Well, I don't know. I definitely think that we're in an okay middle ground right now where it's not super hard. Like, there are some bugs that, of course, need to be fixed, but it's not super hard to do what they need to make it so then people can get these. But it's also not super easy to get them either. It does take quite a bit of a grind to get these crafted weapons. Although Taipan, I felt, came super easy because they just gave it to us, and I definitely feel if you're gonna give us a weapon like that, it should be a little bit more grindy than just giving it to the players through request. So yeah, but that's why I want to make a video for today. And I know it's a late video, I get it. I was a little bit late getting to it. I had some stuff that I had to do today, but I did make a video today. So yeah, tomorrow, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do for tomorrow's video, but we'll find out when we get there. As I get a Heart of Inmost Light. Anyway, also, by the way, I heard some people talking about in the comments about, like, writing a script. The reason why I don't write scripts is because I'm not the type of person to write a script. I say the word a lot when I'm recording. It's just me having an issue like re-grasping some of my thoughts because I'll be in the middle of a sentence and then say a lot. But it's just me re-grasping my thoughts. I'm not really a scripted channel. It's more what's off the top of my head most of the time. And I get a lot of people like more structured / more coherent sentences, but I think I'll keep the channel the way that it is because I have fun making videos for you guys and not, sitting there and writing down every single word I say or do and reading it off of that. So then it's, very, I guess, automatic, auto-tone, And somebody's like, work on your tone. I'm like, I get it. I always sound monotone. I get that. It comes from, just having a natural monotone voice. My bad. monotone voice. And it's hard to actually get out of my monotone voice most of the time, because like, you'd think me doing this, I'm not making any emotion, right? But I'm actually smiling while I'm making this video, so like, it's not like I'm making no emotion in making these videos. I'm just, yeah, trying to think off the top of my head for the subject at hand. But no, I definitely think that there should be grind involved with the crafted weapons, albeit not to the extent of, you know, losing sleep or anything. I don't want there to be like a limited time crafting weapon that can only be obtained by 10 crafting patterns, but they're extremely hard to get. You know, don't do that. That'll make people lose sleep. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave the video here. If you guys did enjoy, hit the like button, comment down below what is your favorite crafted weapon. Mine, of course, is going to be the Doom of Chelsis, of course, with Dragonfire and Firefly. Let me know yours down in the comments below. And guys, don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss a video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.